Welcome to my channel. If you want to get this easy cheetah makeup look, then just keep on watching. First, prep my skin using the SeneDerm Daytime Moisturizer and the Makesense Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. Then I used a color concealer in Natural to cover some of my dark spots. Using my beauty blender, I use a patting motion to blend it in. I use the Makesense foundation to match my skin. I use half a pump of the color Suede and half a pump of Cafe au Lait, and using a beauty blender, I pat it in to make it blend really well. To prime my eyelids, I use Shadowsense in the color Candlelight using a flat brush. Using a fluffy brush, I use it to blend and to get rid of any harsh lines. For my transition color, I use Shadowsense in the color Mocha Java. Using a fluffy brush, I start at the outer crease using a circular and back and forth motion. To darken my outer crease, I use Shadowsense in the color Garnet. Using my blending brush, I blend it out to get rid of any harsh lines. For the inner part of my lid, I use Shadowsense in the color Sandstone Pearl using a flat brush. Then using a fluffy brush, I blend it in. For my eyeliner, I use Shadowsense in the color Onyx using a thin brush. To fill in my brows, I use Shadowsense in the color Garnet using an angled brush. To highlight and conceal under my eyes, I use the color concealer in white and the Shadowsense in Sandstone Pearl using a flat brush. I also highlight the bridge of my nose and the middle of my forehead, and using a beauty blender, I blend it all in. To contour my face, I use Shadowsense and Garnet, placing 2 dots at the cheekbone area and using a brush, blend it in an upward and downward motion. Using my beauty blender again, I pat it in to blend it all in. I also do the same thing, placing 2 dots on the top of my forehead where my hairline is and blend it in. I also contour the sides of my nose and blend it out. To make the nose of a cheetah or a cat, I use Lipsense in the color Blackberry, and you want to make sure you shake the bottle first, and you want to put 3 thin layers. Use a thinner brush to create a line down the middle of your mouth. Then using the back of that same thin brush, I use to make dots for the whiskers. Using Lipsense in the color Blackberry, I'm going to fill in my top lip using 3 thin layers. For my bottom lip, I use Lipsense in the color Bravo, and again, I use 3 thin layers. To seal in my color, I used Glossy Gloss all over my lips and whiskers and nose. Now using Shadowsense in the color Mocha Java Shimmer, I will create the cheetah spots using a small dome brush, putting spots all over my forehead and the sides of my face. Then I line the outer edges with a small thin brush using the color Onyx. Now for the smudge test. This completes the cat and cheetah makeup look. Thank you guys for watching.